What's up, guys? It's Charles here with Rocket Punch Army. Haven't been here for a while. That's why I'm full of energy, but I'm back. And today we're doing a review of the Aoshima Shin Seiki Gokin Shin Getter 2. This is the black version because
black bots matter.
I do have the regular white, then the pearl white. But because those are sealed and the open ones I sold, I decided to just review the one that's already open, which is the black one, which I haven't done yet. I don't even know if there's reviews out there of it, but whatever. I'm going to do it today. But you get the regular Aoshima type box, which is simple, but it's nice. It's got nice anime artwork back there, and then the actual figure itself. And the back, I was really excited to show you the back, because on the regular versions, they do highlight the areas that are die-cast metal. Unfortunately, this one does not do that, but it does show you the glow-in-the-dark feature, which I guess is like their primary thing here, because it's like really big glow-in-the-dark. And let me show you the pictures of the glow-in-the-dark. I got a glow-in-the-dark missile. You know, things like that. So let's get in the box and check it out. By the way, guys, I was rudely interrupted in this video by an email I got. Let's see. It looks like, can it focus? It looks like my last recent transaction, whoops. Looks like my last was declined. Oh my God. This is Netflix over here telling me I have a declined transaction. I should probably retry my payment, right? I think this is where I gotta put him. Don't do that. Anyway. Now the seal was already open on this. I literally don't ever remember opening this. Maybe I got it used. I don't know. The card is in perfect shape. Maybe I didn't open this because I usually put the card in plastic sleeve to protect it even further. But of course this is going to show up in polystyrene. Is that the proper pronunciation for this? Because styrofoam is a brand name. But it's beautiful. It's just like a big, huge piece of polystyrene there. And it's got the SG-19. I don't see it on the box anywhere. I'm looking. I don't think I see it. But this is the 19th release under the Shin Seiki Gokin, I think. Whatever. So that's like a GX whatever, you know, for Bandai. So let's take this off. Oh, it does have something I don't remember seeing in the other one. It's this little lizard dude. Look at this. I'm going to appear in your room at night. I don't know. That's my best impression of something creepy. So apparently I have not opened this guy or looked at it because I believe this is sealed. Alright, yeah, it's got tape on it. I never opened this. I'm not going to open it, guys. Yeah, so this dude has definitely not been played with. He's still got grease from the mold release and things like that, but just look at how sinister looking this thing is. By the way, if I didn't mention it already, this is just chock full of die-cast metal. And very sharp at that. But we'll check that out in a second. I am going to put the backpack on. I mean, I guess the new owner won't mind if it goes down in history as being reviewed on this wonderful channel. But, let's see, it goes back here like so. It goes in the hole. It's actually a strange connection piece. There's like one little, like instead of being like a thick tab, it's like a little thin, really thin tab. I don't know what I'm trying to say there, but just be careful. It looks like it could snap at any moment, but it didn't. I don't know if it's picking up on camera. Maybe it's just because I'm looking through the viewfinder, but it's got that beautiful like luster to it, right? Really cool, really cool. Really enjoying this. So these are the sharp parts I'm talking about. Look at this. And this. I mean, that's sharp. Not only that, but this drill is actually die-cast metal. Maybe you could actually really drill with it. I think the end piece, yeah, the end piece is plastic if I'm not mistaken. And I'm sure they do that for reasons. But check this out. This are plastic also, but very sharp. But I believe the feet are die-cast metal, and these are super sharp. I don't think I've ever seen such sharp molded die-cast metal, unless it was like one of those Ninja Stars I got in Chinatown. They were kind of cheap, but they came to a point. Yeah, just like that. That's pretty crazy. The arms, or the hands, the claw hands, not really going to articulate it much. I know they have an issue with cracking, because if you look, well, let's just move it a tad. You just got to be careful. But you'll see it splits. I don't know if you can see that. It splits right there. So the part that goes into the joint here of this, the thumb, it's really thin. It ends up cracking. So just be careful with that if you're moving it around. So You can see it does articulate. I'm not going to open this because it's a little tight, and that's usually why it cracks. But I just think it's a beautiful figure, and it's hefty. As a matter of fact, I will show you how hefty it is. Alright guys, I know there's some little weird looking thing on the LCD because of the angle, but you guys get the point. Let's get this guy on here. And he's 0.775 pounds, which translates to, in grams, let's see, 352 grams. So trust me, it's hefty. I mean, it's a little skinny boy, but it is pretty hefty for what it is. I mean, it's a lot of metal. You got a lot of metal going on. It's pretty much, you know, the arms up here, the drill itself, which is a good portion of that die cast, the legs, pretty much the entirety of the leg. And as I look at this guy here, too bad I don't have him out, but he reminds me of the CM's Corp Gokin, which was like a little, what do you call it, magnetic type or magneto type robot, but he had kind of like the same legs. As far as displaying, you do get these stands right here, and they're very hefty at the bottom. They got die cast. Apparently this whole section down here is die cast, and I don't know how it's supposed to hold with this that way, but you also get this one here. I guess this goes on the crotch. Not sure, but also die cast base. And next, one of the coolest things ever. I mean, we haven't seen this in years, and even though this robot, it's pretty old. I think it was released in 2007, even though the box says 1998. I think that's just the copyright. I believe it's back in 2007, judging by what I see on Collection DX. But this had a firing feature. Not only did it have a firing feature, but they didn't even bother rounding off the drill. It's just super sharp. Ouch! See, I just cut myself. I don't know if you could see the dent by grabbing this, which has these spikes. Well, this one just conveniently opened itself, so let's go ahead and pop this out. The reason it comes with this spare spiked arm is because it's got a shooting feature. Did I say that, or did I just skip ahead? I think I just said, oh, we haven't seen the gimmick in years, but this is the gimmick I'm talking about. It's a shooting feature, okay? And I don't know how I'm going to demonstrate this, but obviously I don't want to mess it up. Pulling it out of this bag with the spikes the other way, it's like kind of like those fish. They go in the urethra and then they won't come back. There you go. Alright, so that was a little strange. It took me a little longer than necessary, I think, to plug this missile in. It's like a certain way it goes in. It's just not push in. I don't know, but how can I do this without losing this or breaking it? But push the button, it does absolutely nothing. Oh, there we go. Not supposed to push in, you're supposed to push up. See, now I can't get this in. There we go. Nope, see? It's a little strange how this mechanism works. But I guess you push up, and it shoot. I can tell you it has pretty good force. I'll tell you that right now. Not going to shoot it because obviously I don't want to break these little points, but it does have a shooting feature. I figure you guys might dig that. And look at the sharpness on the missile. Like, how did they even get away with this? I guess they don't have to do anything regarding that because this isn't technically made for kids anyway, right? So this is when it helps to look at instructions, guys. So what the hell's going on? All right, let's try this again. I don't know what's going on, but okay, so it tells you what's going on. It tells you to insert and then spin. Oh, that's the opposite, right? Wait, what? Anyway, so we want to turn clockwise 3 to 4 turns. What? I didn't even do that. When you press the convex on the shoulder, the drill missile, it pops out vigorously while rolling, so please play carefully. And then here, it kind of warns you about the little Sharpie things. So I'll let you guys read that. Sandwich, there is a risk of moth in families with small children. Oh my God. I don't like that. But anyway, this is a good chance for you guys to check out the instructions. And this is how I usually translate. Move your crotch and knees to pose. Anyway, getting back. You know what, guys? I'm going to show you this little creepy dude anyway. Because why not? But I did show you him close. I'll do it again with him out of the bag, obviously. But I think it's really nicely molded. Like usually PVC figures that come with the packs, they're not usually super detailed, but it looks like they went a little further with this guy instead. I'm not like anime educated when it comes to Shin Getter. There's way too much crap to watch, and I watch what I can, but I don't know what this guy's name is. So if anybody knows his name of this reptilian caped lord, please leave it below so other people can figure it out. And then if I get a chance, I'll update it in the description. I don't know, whatever. But let's take a look at this guy up close. Yeah, look at that. See if I can get him nicely focused. I mean, this is super cool. I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. But let's look up his skirt over here. I mean, it detailed all over. And they didn't miss a spot on this, so kind of cool that it's included in the set. By the way, guys, stay tuned for more. I just got another email. This time it was from FedEx saying that my BBTS shipment is on its way. It's been a month since I've gotten something from BBTS because I'm just trying not to buy full-blown crap. Not that I did before, but you know what I mean. Just stuff that I'm not really into just to do a review. We're going to check our articulation. What can this guy possibly have? He's got a stick. Ooh, okay. 1 second. Let me get up a bit here. This head is PVC and I just felt a little goopiness. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's just a mold release, but you definitely want to watch out for that. It is hopefully PVC and not rubber. But little stickiness there for a second, but it's not leaving fingerprints, so it's not soft. Which would suck because sometimes figures have that, right? So we got the head there. It's on a little ball joint, just pop-in ball joint. We got the shoulders that go out. Everything's pretty much friction with the arms going out. Then you got ratchets for the arms here. You do have a waist joint. It's kind of hard to hold this guy without poking myself. But it's got a very womanly looking thigh, right? Maybe it is a woman. I don't know. I could have sworn I saw some articulation. I guess there's not. No, I guess there isn't. I thought I saw some ab crunch before, but that was just in my head. That's definitely not an ab crunch. Maybe it was just this kind of movement I saw before. You do have the joints inside. You do have to be careful. These parts will rub up against each other, so be careful. It does go out up to a certain point. Again, be careful. It does rub. We got the knees. And again, I said this reminds me of the Gokin. Check out my Gokin review. These legs look just like it pretty much, except they were held on with magnetic joints. This is obviously not. You got the swivel. And you have the ankles, right? Do they go side to side? They go side to side. All right, very impressive. Elbows. Elbows do move, and this little thing rotates. And again, the little claw hand. And also this elbow, obviously. So this elbow hopefully doesn't wear out over time from the weight of this, so I always like to display it with the point touching the ground or something. I didn't really show you the attachment here on the arm, but pretty much you just pop it right off. There's obviously a way to pop that arm off. Now, because it pops off, is there ratchets on this one? Oh, there is. All right, just making sure. But yeah, you would just pop off that arm, put this one on. This has no elbow, so it's just strictly for shooting. Now it makes sense. That's what the other stand is for. This one right here that I told you I didn't know what that was for, that's to hold up the arm. I remember now, guys. Sorry about that. Now, if we turn it around back here, you do have the articulated rocket boosters. And that's about it for that. So, you know, in the end, this is not the most exciting thing. If anything, it's great to hold in hand as long as you're careful. It just feels good and solid. It's probably because it's brand new. Maybe it'll loosen up over time. But who's really going to be playing with this? We're just going to scan up and down and appreciate the finish on this figure. I was seriously just going to end the review without showing you the gimmick that, or the feature, some people hate when I say gimmick, but the feature that this has, which is pretty much shown all over the box, and that is the glow-in-the-dark feature. I'm sorry I waited till the end, but I'm going to show you guys that feature right now. So I know he's been in the lights over here, but I'm going to feed the thing anyway, the chest thing. And just so you know what I'm doing, I'm putting light on it. So I'm going to do that for a few seconds, and I'm also going to do it with the missile. And then I'll let you guys see the glow-in-the-dark. I think his eyes glow-in-the-dark. Let's try that. And here is glow-in-the-dark feature. Not glowing at all. It's probably just because it's old plastic, but here I am feeding it again, and it like glows for like a split second. Yeah, I'm gonna chalk it up to just it being old plastic. It's probably yellowed. We can't tell because it's green. I mean, it stays there for like literally a split second. Let's try that again on the point here. See that? Like literally like a split second. So it's probably due to age, guys, unfortunately. Alright. So that sucked. Sorry for getting all you guys excited. Whoever was waiting for that glow-in-the-dark feature to be shown. I'm sure it worked back in 2007 or 1998, whenever this was made. But the cool thing is that I found out is that it's spring-loaded. That's kind of cool. Well, if you're wondering how to get this, it's not going to be with a link in the description below, but definitely check it out anyway, because that definitely helps the channel, so I can bring more cool stuff in the future. But it's going to be secondary market. I don't know. It's probably super expensive. If you go on eBay, I've seen these for like 500 bucks. I know I didn't pay anywhere near that. As a matter of fact, these things were probably on clearance back then, which is when I took advantage of them. I don't know, it depends what you want to pay. 100 bucks, 150. That's probably the max I'd go. Yeah, other than that, leave questions and comments below if you want to help out the channel. You know, giving a like, subscribing, sharing. Support me on Patreon with as little as you want. Doesn't matter. Anything helps to bring more reviews in the future. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.